And
Yeah, you said once to me that like many people with autism never get their driver's license.
yeah,
And
so
you really wanted to encourage them to take to stretch and take that leap.
yeah, statistically, only 1/3 of those with autism will ever get a driver's license in the United States.
Wow.
Compare that to the 91% of Americans that drive. And
Yeah.
so, and as you know, and everyone listening knows, it's kind of your key to independence in this country. There's not a lot of public transportation outside of like the Northeast, and so
Right.
especially where I live in San Diego, you have to have a car. You have to be able to drive. So I look
Now,
at
oh, go
driving as
ahead.
independence.
Do you feel like that's kind of a self-limiting belief, or do you think that there are people with autism who simply cannot drive, like physically are not able to manage the complicated processes that come with driving?
The research that I've received, I have not conducted any legitimate research, but the research I've received points to the leading causes of those with autism not getting licenses being related to fear,
Ah,
and
okay.
related to sensory challenges. So, which
Okay.
that one I expected, but
Sure.
fear is something that I believe can be overcome.
Yeah.
And I try to practice that every day. So, for me, I think the reason that Race for Autism has gone that direction is, well, I use my racing simulator to practice. There it is behind me. I use it
Oh,
to
okay. That's cool.
practice my racing. So why wouldn't, if I've never been to a track before, I get on the simulator and I turn 100 laps until I know it like the back of my hand. Well, why wouldn't you do that if you've never driven a car before, period? Why wouldn't you start building the hand-eye coordination and start figuring out how to drive a car before you ever get in one and risk your safety and other people's safety? And I think that with simulators, we create a rehearsal that people can do before they ever get behind the wheel of a car that actually gets them excited about driving,
Yeah.
not scared. The amount of
Yeah.
people that we see, our program last year, we impacted between 20 and 25,000 people. And
Wow. That's
yeah,
amazing.
and all of that is thanks to all the partners that let us bring our setup there. And it's a totally free thing. And companies or nonprofits like Autism Speaks and Special Olympics let us bring our setup and let people drive on them. So I'm forever thankful for that. But yeah, we see the amount of people that are terrified of the sim before they ever get on it. They're scared. They
Wow.
don't want to do it. Their parents are saying, if you don't want to do it, it's okay. But they see the other kids jump on the sim and
Yeah.
do well and survive. And then they go, well, that actually looks kind of fun. And then by the end of it, they've got a grin ear to ear, and they're loving
Yeah.
it. They're staying on the asphalt, and it's a beautiful thing. And I think,
So great.
if I can have an impact on that number, even just a tiny little bit, that 33%, then I think I've done my job.
That is, yeah, 100%. Like, that is so exciting. The number of people that you've impacted with that is so amazing.